Make sure you meet the quota. I remember when I had the jobs that I've had, they always have a quota, right, for you to meet. And I remember at this one job that I had, right, the quota was that you were supposed to get, I think it was 18 patients on the doctor's schedule, right? And it didn't matter what you needed to do, but you needed to have 18 patients daily on that. And there's nothing more sad than meeting quotas as a part of your job, because there's like, they don't really care about the value that you get to give to the customer. They are caring that you get to meet this quota, and everybody has that expectation, right? And the saddest part about meeting quotas is that you get no rewards from it. Maybe sometimes you do, but I never really saw it. I remember the quota would be like 17 or 18 patients a day. And I remember at this job, I already knew the Lord, and the Lord obviously knew that I had this quota, right? And it was me and two other girls, and we had this quota, and we all had to fill up the schedule with 18 patients. And it didn't matter what you needed to do, but you needed to get those patients, and God always made it happen. It wasn't just enough that you had 18 patients. The patients needed to come see the doctor. And a lot of times people schedule appointments, but this was a pediatric, so a lot of times, a lot of parents don't want to take their kids because they know it's going to be so much drama to take their little kids to go see the doctor. So it wasn't just like getting the appointment, but getting for them to come. And I remember, right, it's so much stress every day. Like I'm answering the phone so I can get them to schedule the appointment. And after they schedule the appointment, the patients that are coming by just happen to walk by. I'm trying to squeeze them in the schedule so the doctor can see them so that we can meet the 18 patients. And thank God that I was always the number one person that made it happen. And then after that, it wasn't even like enough that I was doing it for one doctor. And then they said, well, can you also do it for 3 other doctors? Now I'm whatever, meeting this quota for man. And like God said, there's no reward. You would think that I would be rewarded, but there was no reward. The reward was that I was doing my job. At the end of the year, when they look over your things and you write about yourself, like, oh, what do you think? Where do you think you did? And stuff like that. And obviously, you write about yourself like, oh, I think I excel, blah, 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 blah. And then you get this rates of like $1 for all the hard work that you did. That's why God says, like, the man doesn't care about you. Man just cares about themselves. But when you work for the Lord, it's different because he has your best interest in mind.